Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from the world famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hello, everybody. What the fuck is up? Make some noise. We're here on a Monday. Get excited, lady. Fake ass excitement. Big ass packed Comedy Store. It's Brian Red Band is here, ladies.
Hey,
and
what's up, everyone? Yeah.
We have the great Ryan J. Ebelt drawing tonight's episode over there. He drew Kill Tony the book, and that's available at ryanjebelt.com. We have so much fun stuff coming up. With Kill Tony, the show is going to be in Phoenix at Stand Up Live on April 5th, and in Nashville, as you know, on April 21st. But right now, we have breaking news, a special announcement. Kill Tony will be in Fort Wayne, Indiana on August 4th. Indiana gets their first Kill Tony. And another Kill Tony show announcement. September 29th, Fort Worth, Texas. You just got your own fucking Kill Tony. There you go. And, ready for this? Let's do it again. Hit that motherfucker again. Because, I forgot to write it down, but the one I just told you is in, of all places, get ready for it, Detroit, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Kill Tony will be at the 2nd annual Motor City Comedy Festival in Detroit, Michigan. That is on Saturday, September 22nd. I think the engine revving would have been a good option, too, for that one, but I guess we'll do that. We're also all doing stand-up comedy at the Tempe Improv after that Phoenix show, April 7th and 6th and 7th and 8th. In Providence, I'm doing stand-up comedy in Providence, Spokane, San Fran, Houston, and I'm making my return to Chicago at Zanies in October. That's a special announcement, too, right there.
That's awesome.
So a lot of dates coming up. And, oh yeah, another one. Skankfest weekend just announced. The Legion of Skanks, our good friends, who, by the way, you want ready for this? Hit the fucking special announcement thing again. Here you go. Next week's guests, the Legion of Skanks, Big J. Ogerson and Louis J. Gomez. They have the first ever truly all-comedian-built comedy festival that they do in, of all places, New York City, and it's fucking massive, and we did it last year and had so much fun. And I cannot give you the exact date of our show, but I can tell you that the Skankfest just announced that it is the weekend of July 14th. So that is a bunch of breaking, exciting news. And speaking of exciting news, I've been having a lot of fun lately. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm married now. My sex life is great. And but for those of you having sex performance issues, they are more common than you think.
Let me take it over there. You know, you could get these like boner pills at the gas station that have a bunch of supplements in it that supposedly gets you hard, like goat feet and acorns and shit like that.
And you've done that a lot.
And
That's
I
your
used to be
experience.
addicted to that, go to massage parlors. Or you could just get generic Viagra. But you don't have to go to a doctor. You could just go to this website, connect with a doctor online. Next thing you know, you have $20 a month worth of Viagra. That's super cheap because it's generic. And you don't have to go to the doctor.
Medical-grade solutions with real licensed doctors offering well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to give you erectile without the dysfunction. Not herbal supplements, prescription solutions backed by science. Try Hims for a month today for just $5. How about that? Who loves things for $5? Hell yeah. We'll get you started for just $5 while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or pharmacy. Instead, go to forhims.com/kill. That's forhims.com/kill. FORHIMS.com. You guys ready to start the show or what? We're all together. I could tell this is a real Kill Tony audience. We're here on a Monday. See a Jamie Vernon powerful hoodie out there. You can tell there's real fucking fans here, and I'm excited because this is a fan-friendly episode. One of the legends, one of our absolute favorite guests on this show. He's probably done it. If I should have asked Josh this to make it a fact, but I would guess he's probably the guest that has also done this the most because I ask him the most because he is truly the best at being a guest on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you one of the greatest comedians of all time, the great and powerful Dom Irrera. Yeah, baby. There he is.
Hello to my fellow millennials.
Comedy Central rated you one of the top 50 comedians of all time.
You know, I got beat up. I got beat up by Cedric the Entertainer, too.
Is that true?
Yeah. How can I compete with an entertainer? All I do is stand up. He entertains. He has people over the house. Can you imagine the balls of calling yourself the entertainer?
I'm going to break the walls here of comedy for a second. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you know this, but I have purposefully set you up for that joke every time you've been on the show. I think 17 times you've been on the show. And there's a reason why. And it's because it is my favorite joke of all time. The fact that you got beat out by a real entertainer. I mean, that's his joke. I'm not saying that he's not a real entertainer.
The greatest thing about getting older is I have no recollection of it at all.
Yeah.
So it's always fresh and new to me.
Absolutely. I feel
like
the same
you are.
way.
Hold me.
Exactly. Thanks to LA Speedweed, I also have short-term memory loss. Friends over, use the code word Chuckle Puffer for 15 off your next cannabis order.
Chuckle Puffer.
LA Speedweed. We have a band on this show, as you know, Dom. That's why when I have you on now, I like to just do it solo, because you're such a monster that we can just have fun with the band and with you. And we love the band. It's the best damn band in the land.
I love these guys.
It's the Kill Tony Band. It's Pat Reagan, Jeremiah Watkins, Joel Jimenez, and Chroma Chris. Every week, they commit to different characters, and I never know what they're going to be. We don't know. But throughout the episode, they make jokes through those characters.
They're a few days late.
Oh, my God. It is clearly a St. Patty's Day celebration. They are leprechauns today. Jeremiah, his body is shaped so weird. I mean, there's no real way to describe the way Jeremiah is shaped at all times. It's like skinny, but like unhealthy, but it's good. Jeremiah's on the show. They all have, for you podcast listeners, they all have very realistic beards on their faces. Blonde beards. Leprechauns, St. Patrick's Day. How's it going over there?
Quite well, Tony. Quite well.
Wow.
We just celebrated one of our favorite pastime holidays the other day, and in Ireland, every day is St. Patty's Day.
Well,
We got pretty wasted, I'll tell you that, Tony.
You did? What happened?
I got so drunk I couldn't get my shillelagh hard.
Go to For Hymns.
ForHymns.com will help you get your shillelagh all back in order.
I got so drunk, James Joyce's novel started making sense.
Oh, wow. Fuck yeah. That's for a select few out there.
I got so drunk I read a Tom Clancy novel backwards.
Wow. How about this Irish full-blown Mexican sitting behind you guys?
That's Lepra ex-con for you.
Wow. Look at that. Joelberg is here, ladies and gentlemen. When he kills, you're supposed to chant his name. That was amazing, the execution there, especially since you did it in a Jamaican accent. That is Leprechaun Man to you. Great Irishman back there. I have a bucket full of comedians' names, a ton of comedians signed up tonight. Comedians, how are you guys? You excited? Giving people opportunities. I see the great and powerful Aphrodite is here. Malcolm. We have
Missy Martinez is here.
Missy Martinez,
yeah.
Kill Tony royalty. I'm excited about this. Lila Hart out there. You can barely see her from here. Look at that. I have a bucket full of comedians' names. You know how it works. If it's your first time here, let me tell you, you get 60 seconds uninterrupted. We're not allowed to laugh into the mic or talk about anything during that 60 seconds. It's all you. And then after that 60 seconds is up, you'll hear the sound of a cat. That means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Who's ready to start the show? It's Kill Tony, episode probably like, I don't know, 260 or something crazy. Oh, that's right. Also, the 5-year anniversary of this show is on June 18th. It's going to be absolute chaos. It's going to be the WrestleMania of Kill Tony. We're going to be announcing the new regulars on that show. That's going to be fun. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Who knows what can happen. So the 5-year is June 18th. Can you believe that? It's been 5 years of this.
We were babies when it started.
Here we go. I'm going to pull a name out of the bucket.
I only had 2 chins back then.
Fun fact about this show was that there was, I believe, on episode 1, I believe there was like 8 people in the audience, and I think 6 of them signed up for the show. Like they were in the bucket, and the other 2 people were Lainey and Jerry, who sit in that booth right over there every single week for 5 years.
You could watch every episode too. Every single episode's at deathsquad.tv. Watch the first couple. It's weird.
And
really
follow
weird.
the new stream. We're on Vimeo right now, deathsquad.tv. We are live streaming around the world. I pulled a name out of the bucket. You guys ready to start this shit or what? Keep it going for Jay Singh. Here we go. He's walking to the stage. Come on, one more time for Jay Singh, everybody.
Fuck. Okay, I'm biting the bullet. Fuck it. Hey, I'm a dentist, guys. Look at this shit. I really came from work today. I saw a police officer as my patient. I did a cavity search on him, and he did a cavity search on me. That was a lot of fun. So you know what's funny about dentistry is that there's 2 main things that I do with my patients is that I want them to be comfortable with me, and I want them not to feel anything in my patient chair. So the thing is I went out with a girl that knew these 2 things. You know, so we're vibing really well. You know, we go out, we go back to my place, and we do the deed. And then she starts looking around my place, and she's like, oh, what do you do for a living? I say, oh, I'm a dentist. And she goes, oh, you must be a great dentist. And I'm like, what makes you say that? And she's like, because I didn't feel a thing tonight. I felt a wave of just people that got that I just have a tiny dick in the audience. That was a lot of fun. You know what's funny is one of my main goals in dentistry is I want to make my patients' teeth as white as possible. Like, I want them to be so white that they could colonize half the world.
Fuck yeah, Jay Singh, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, Jay, it was like pulling teeth up there tonight, huh?
I know, right?
Bang.
Fuck yeah.
You know what bothered me?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you were really out of line saying the deed. I think that's so vulgar. I mean, you know, there's ladies in the room. You little
I
prick.
apologize. Should I say I'm federally licensed to give oral exams? Because I can do that, too. I just bombed with that joke, too.
Well, yes, it's true. I love that you announced it afterwards. You didn't even give me a chance to make that joke myself. Very good. Fuck yeah. You remind me of Aziz Ansari. Not in your look, in the way that you also stick your fingers in people's mouths. Episode has started. I'm so proud of that one. Jay, how long you been a dentist for?
I'm actually in dental school. I'm not a dentist yet. I say that to help with women, but it doesn't.
Get this poser off stage.
And are you like a freshman? Like, have you gone to like 1 semester?
No, I've done 7 semesters. I'm out of 11, so you know, I'm almost there.
7-Eleven.
Yep.
You're going to be there soon.
That is so. What the fuck was that? Red Band.
Red Band?
Holy
I
shit.
set that up.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Red Band's a fucking math smart jokes over here? What happened to fucking Poopy Dipey Baby? This guy's going outside his wheelhouse. I love it.
It's not the red band I know. That was actually clever. Where the fuck did...
I fucking love this show.
Tony, I knew that he was still in school because he didn't bring any laughing gas with him tonight.
I got it in my car. Real shit. Yeah.
I'll
meet
talk to
me
you
after.
later. All
But
right,
but
moving
that's to rape women with. That's not for the comedy show.
Huh. Wow. Jay,
All right.
How long you been doing comedy for?
About 7 months.
7 months. How's it going for you?
Well, awful after this performance. So.
Your eyebrows
No,
are...
don't be so hard on yourself.
Can I tell you, your eyebrows are perfectly chiseled. I mean, that is unbelievable. How often do you take care of those things? The edges are, like, incredible. I can
Like-
tell, like, you really keep an eye on them.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, because if you don't do anything, that just fucking connects
Yeah.
real quick, right?
Yeah, I get mad unibrow.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Where are you from? You sound like
I'm
you...
from Vegas.
Wow.
Oh, that's exactly where we thought you were from.
Fuck yeah. You lucky guys ever get lucky in Vegas?
A time or two.
You know the saying, Tony, once in Vegas shall remain a secret.
That's my boy Patty Reagan.
Ah, god damn. We are
Why don't
off.
you stick your shillelagh up your ass now? For fuck's sake.
Jay.
That's what he had
Italian on
good,
Irish.
good stage presence.
Yeah.
He's likable.
Yeah.
Not particularly funny, but
Yeah.
no. But I mean, you got.
I got to work on the funny part. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's. It's
I mean,
important.
7 months. You can't really have anything in 7 months. So how many times a week do you go up?
Not even
I
a
try to
baby.
go 3-4 times a week.
That's cool. What places?
Well, here's my first time, and then
This is your first time at the Comedy Store?
no, first time at Kill Tony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Laugh Factory, at Westside Comedy Theater, Fanatic Salon.
I have
Place
a
like
question for you.
Yes,
At
sir.
one point in your set, did you just assume the audience thought you had a small dick? Like, apropos of nothing. I wasn't really listening to your set very closely, but I mean, why? But at one point it sounded like you were just like, I know now everyone here thinks I have a small dick, and it seemed like that came out of totally nowhere, and that you were projecting onto the audience. I was just curious about that.
Go ahead, answer his question.
No. Well, it's part of the joke. The joke I try to rush through. So,
No,
I'm also Indian, so we kind of have small penises. it's every Indian person knows that.
Then why do I get a little
Wait.
feeling from the way that... Yes, Jeremiah.
We're just gonna blow past that it's a common known thing that Indian men have small penises.
You didn't know that? That's
No, how do you know that, Tony
that's a
Hinchcliffe?
thing. That's a thing. We know who have the big penises and the small penises in the comedy world.
I don't know about that, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Indian guys are creepy, man.
We fucking are. He's right.
It's a pretty blanket statement.
Hopefully it's not a smallpox blanket statement.
I think that's a different type of Indian that happened to. A for effort, though. A for effort. So, Jay, you go to USC?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been going there again?
I graduated from undergrad there, and now I'm in dental school there.
Yeah. What's your love life like? You using that little dick for anything good?
This is my love life right now.
Really?
Wow. He's
Wow.
pointing to his butt for the audio listeners.
So, when's the
There's the red band I know.
So, the last date you went on, when was that?
2 weeks ago.
Say that again?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Where'd you meet the girl?
Bumble.
Bumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what does your Bumble profile say? Dentist?
It does say dentist.
You fucking liar. You lie to
Fucking say
everybody,
dentist.
man. Totally a dentist, and then somebody gets a fucking like, oh, I think my tooth's hurt. You're like, shit, I gotta call my doctor. You don't know anything.
I know things.
Really?
Go ahead, ask me.
Okay. So,
What is it, Slumdog Millionaire?
there you go. Now you're learning. So, Jay, where'd you take her on that date?
I took her to a bar in Santa Monica.
Yeah, what bar?
Bar Chloe. It's like a lounge. Bar
And
lounge.
what'd you order? What'd she order?
I got rum and coke, and I forgot what she got.
She forgot what she got too.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Wow.
Shut-it-I-did-I.
That's my leprechaun Jeremiah Watkins O'Shanahan.
So, you had, how many drinks do you think you had?
About 3 or 4.
Yeah, and then what happened? Then you're like, hey, what do you say we take this back to my office? I mean, my studio apartment.
Yeah, we actually went back to my place.
Did you curry her home?
I did.
I'm not proud of any of it.
So you say, what do you say we go back to my? Ooh, what? Wait, let me ask you this: what ethnicity is she?
She's white.
Whoa. Okay, so you're on this date with a white girl. She has 3 or 4 drinks as well, or you're just getting drunk?
No, she has 3 or 4 drinks as well.
Okay, and you're like, what do you say we go back to my place? And she says,
She said, yeah.
okay, and then what happens?
And then we did the deed because that's how it's over.
I asked you not to fucking say that, man.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it.
Now, you seem like the kind of guy that would wear 2 condoms. How close am I to right on that?
I
You
got.
got,
I
you
have
got
a,
some set of brown balls, my friend.
Yeah.
Why do you go out to hurt people? Why do you got to be such a prick? Look at him. Fucking just a ball of anger.
when you
Learn about comedy from these guys with their bogus fucking Irish accent. They're top of the date here, though.
Father?
So, did you notice anything in particular that stood out to you about this girl, about this specific hookup a couple weeks ago that was different than any girl that you've been with? Was a little something weird or off or anything like that? No, they're all just
Nah.
the same?
No, I didn't notice anything different. I
You
can't
just
think
did
of
the deed, and then what did you do? Did you go, oh, I'll get you an Uber or something like that?
it. No, she got an Uber herself.
Yeah, she had to get out of there pretty quick, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
That's when you know the guy spends. Get your own fucking Uber.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you think? I'm a dentist or something? I'm a fucking freshman.
Yeah, I'm in school.
You know the drill. Get out of here.
Yeah. And takes a lot of wisdom to have a girl get her own Uber.
hey, I got a question. When you fist girls, do you call it the Punjab?
I do now.
Fuck yeah. Did you take her to eat anywhere, or you guys just went straight to the bar? Did you take her to like a New Delhi or anything like that you know of? All right, this is getting silly. Anything else for J Dom before I send
No,
him on?
I definitely think he has the potential to be a public speaker. No, I mean he's likable. I like him. I want to see him. Next time have some real, just tighter material. And I know it's tough for a minute, but he definitely showed stage presence, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't help but like the fucking retard. Look at him.
There he is, Jay Singh's
Hey, thank
first
you guys.
time on Kill Tony. He's on Twitter at Dr. J Comedy. I'm pretty sure he just touched me on his way off. Super weird. I don't like it when people touch me like that. All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Danny Archilla. I'm not seeing movement, so we're gonna move on.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, you can't miss your spot. Put your hands together for Terrence Murphy. Here we go, from deep in the corner. One long stride. Here he comes. Hell yeah. Put your hands together for Terrence Murphy, everyone.
Hold on, guys. Excited to be here, man. I don't know if you could tell how excited I am, but my son said his first cuss word. Most parents get excited about what, baby's first steps or sending their kid off to college, but I'm trying to write jokes. I teared up. Is nigga a cuss word, nigga? I mean, not for me, but I'm asking a few white people that are here, right? It's top 5 words you can't teach your kids. And I'm so curious. I'm always curious the conversation white people have to have with their kids about that word. Mommy is just a word, Becca. You could say shit, not this. Like and my girl's Hispanic, right? And she grew up in like a rough part of LA, so she say nigga more than I do. So it wasn't even the fact that he said it; it was that he used it the right way. Like how do you say nigga?
Fuck yeah.
That's my time. Terrence Murphy, guys.
Terrence Murphy. Hell yeah, Terrence. Have you been on the show before?
Nah, first time. Man.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank
How long
you.
you been on stand-up?
It's my 3rd year now, going in 3rd year.
All
so.
here in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Yep. All in LA, man.
Is this where you're from?
No, I'm originally from Gary, Indiana.
Oh, cool. We're going to be in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I saw
doing
you
a,
talk shit about Fort Wayne.
Where?
I heard the little pin drop or whatever it was you guys did for Fort Wayne.
Pin drop.
You did some
No,
sort
what
of.
sound effect did you hit?
You did
Well,
a-
obviously it was a gunshot, but
No, that was for
Detroit.
There was a Boeing. It was more of a Boeing.
boing.
Boing.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
And you're from what, Gary?
Gary, Indiana.
There's a
Gary,
couple, I think, really big comedians from there, right?
I'm from Steve, Indiana.
All right. So, Terrence, what do you do for a living?
Actually, I'm a stay-at-home dad right now.
Really?
Yeah.
How old's your kid?
1. Just turned 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a daughter, huh?
Yeah, no, a boy. I got a little boy.
Oh, okay. I was just going off of
The joke.
yeah. Do you say a daughter in it?
No, I said son.
Oh, okay.
I think I say son. Don't I say son? I hope I say son.
You had really good stage presence.
Thank
That
you.
was the main thing I noticed was you came on and you immediately took command and you had a good stage presence. And then as far as the set, I have to admit I wasn't really listening. I tried. I couldn't do it.
You said it to everybody.
Maybe I'm old school, but I just never would say nigger or cunt on stage.
Oh, really?
Call me old school, There's no place for that,
Oh, shoot. Offend the great. That's good.
Especially if
Take
you
away
said,
from
like,
it.
like if you said like she's a nigger cunt. That's really way out there. It's too much for me.
Yeah, you definitely can't say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it.
Or doing the deed.
Right. There's some things you just can't say.
Yeah.
And there's some things money really can't buy.
Terrence, so you've been doing it for 3 years. You're a stay-at-home dad. How you making money?
So we do like a Airbnb, and my girl, she's kind of paying the bills right now, So
What does she do?
She works for an airline,
Oh yeah, what airline?
Southwest.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
You don't like Southwest? What's wrong with Southwest?
It's too.
Is she one of those funny stewardess?
She tries to be.
Yeah. Does she have any jokes that she does?
All stolen from me. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? What's your favorite? That you
Wait,
remember?
you're responsible for that comedy on Southwest Airlines? May
you
ye
sign
burn
my
in
kids?
hell for eternity.
Any good ones that you remember giving her?
Not off the top of my head that I can think of.
Hi, I've got an asshole who's trying to tell the stewardess jokes. Can you get him off the plane, please?
Well, that's good. So what else do you do for fun or like hobbies or anything? Anything that you do to get away from the
This
1-year-old?
man trying to make it.
When you're not doing comedy and you're not with the 1-year-old, is there anything that you go off and do or that you're into?
I mean, we travel a lot, with her.
Man, and boy, are his arms tired.
Why would his arms be tired?
Because flying, because
Oh.
stewardess. Sometimes, sometimes you wait
Play
too
that-
long
play
to
that
drop
car
a joke
crash.
and this happens.
It's okay.
Back to you, Tony.
Thank you for the toss. That's our man down on the scene, Joel Jimenez. All right, Terrence. Well, I mean, what else? Is there anything else in your life? What's the 1-year-old like? Does he do anything that is annoying to you?
Man, he's other than cuss more than I do.
Really? Does he?
Yeah, he nigga.
Really? 1 years old?
But I can't keep offending Dom. That's I'm gonna stop.
You don't need to do that. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. I mean, do you think I'm fucking serious?
Is that true? Does the 1-year-old really swear?
Yeah.
Where do you think he gets it from?
It's
You?
it's all me. I cuss around the house. You can't. I don't
But if
want
it's just you and the 1-year-old, what are you cussing about?
Why am I here alone with my 1-year-old?
That's a good question.
There was no cuss words in that.
It's probably mostly when his mom gets home is when I do the cussing.
The idea that he was. Anyway, thanks for the support, Tony Hendrick.
It'd be, why am I here with this fucking 1-year-old?
His last name is Murphy, but I've never seen his kin around Ireland before.
How many times a day do you say the N-word?
Ooh, that's a
I mean, you said this like, 7 times during this set?
No, did I?
Your kid's saying it.
Yeah.
I mean, is it like 100 times a day you're probably saying it? You're one of those guys?
No. It's just for the joke. And, I'm trying to get. I should have planned that out a little bit better. I was trying to get him to say it, but he didn't. You're
trying to get other people.
I think what
He was
I think
smart.
what Red Band's asking is, we probably heard the N-word maybe, I don't know 25 times since you've been up here.
Oh, really?
So I guess our question is like, what's your NPH? You know what I mean? What is like the, if you had to guess like over
20 a minute, 20 a minute, right?
20 minutes?
28 minutes. Jesus. Oh my God. I thought only I said it that often.
Can you just tone it down a little and just say, like faggot, stuff like that?
I'll switch it to that.
Wow. All right, Terrence. Well, what scares you? What are you afraid of?
Ooh, man, interesting questions here.
Please don't say water. Please don't say water. Please don't say.
Biggest fear. That's that. That's the song of my heart right there. That's it.
Terrence, it was good to meet you.
All right, guys.
Fun times.
Thanks so much,
Terrence
guys.
Murphy. Fun times. He's on Twitter at First Pharaoh. There he goes. He touched me too. We're 2 for 2 for touches tonight. I guess it's just gonna be a whole new running fucking gag, isn't it, everybody? So good. Oh, welcome to another episode of fucking Touch Tony. Celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Feel like the tree stump at the Apollo. Everybody's just rubbing me for good luck on their way off for some. Oh, thanks, Josh.
That's the worst one.
In their defense, they just want to make sure you've become a real boy.
All right, there you son of a bitch. Josh
like
Martin
how-
touched me. He's going to be with me in Seattle. I forgot to mention I'm doing Seattle, and actually that's this weekend.
We're going to be together in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
Just a date?
Well,
Oh, you and Josh Martin?
Taking him for I can't talk. Taking him for a vacation.
Spa day.
Dom Irrera is also going to be at the Laugh Factory the first weekend of April in Rochester, New York.
No,
DomIrrera.com for tickets. Yep. Laugh Factory in Las Vegas the first weekend of April.
Rochester's
and also
another club, and then
Rochester, New York.
I'll be in
IRRERA.
Kilkenny. I'll actually be in Ireland, boys. Real Ireland.
Hey, my mom's always criticizing my teeth. I said at least mine aren't on my pussy.
Fuck yeah. You guys ready to go back to the bucket, huh? You guys having fun out there? All right, I pulled another name out. This looks like an interesting one. Put your hands together for Sal Fratelloni. He's got a steady jog. Here he comes. Sal Fratelloni.
How's it going, everybody? Hey, Sal. Do you guys like clickbait? You guys know what clickbait is? It's fake news stories on like Facebook and Twitter. I saw some clickbait the other day that, I'm obviously going to share it with you because it's my set. So this is some clickbait I saw the other day. It said, bride-to-be leaves empty seat for her dead son at her wedding. Can't hold back tears when she sees who shows up. Who showed up? Was it her dead son? Did her dead son just go and crawl out of the grave and go to his mother's wedding? Also, if your kid dies like 2 weeks before your wedding, I don't know, maybe don't have a wedding. Maybe have a funeral for your dead son. Oh, but we already got the ice sculpture. No, how about a casket? You need a casket and an urn based off his preferences. I don't know. Anyway, I ended early. Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah. Sal Fratelloni. Hi, Sal.
How's it going?
This is your first time on the show, right?
It is my first time on the show.
Okay. I like how you always repeat back the answer and the question. Good for documentaries. How old are you, Sal?
I'm 21.
Yeah, you seem like it. You seem like you have a little baby head on you, huh? Oh, that baby laugh too. Adorable. Wow. 21. What's your life story? Tell us something about you, Sal.
I started doing improv in like 7th grade, and then stand-up, I started that when I was like...
That was like 4 years ago, Sal.
4 years ago, yeah. I started doing stand-up like when I was like 19, I think, and then started getting more serious like when I turned 20. But yeah.
Jesus, you make it sound like those are different numbers, Sal. Like, I started when I was 19, really started picking up when I was 20, and now I'm 21. So here I am. Like, really,
Is it getting serious with her?
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
Sal, are you from California?
I'm not. I'm from Minnesota.
Okay.
Sal, over here.
Yes.
I'd like to hear another one of your bits. I mean, not really, but because you did sort of a not a cardinal sin, but an error in comedy where you talked about something that was funnier than you, and you literally read like a funny article, and then you were like, hey, so this is a funny article, right? And then it sounded like some of the stuff you said was funny after that. So I'd like to hear another bit, but you have to, that's like something, like where you draw your material from, just in general, that bit violates a rule of comedy. In my head, there's no rules to comedy. There's not a single rule to
I'm
comedy.
trying to figure out this fucking accent.
Do you understand
real
what I'm
quick.
saying, though, Bayo?
I was interested in the choice of material for just a minute, and especially when you're talking about children dying, and it's like, if you're going to do something like that, it really better be over the top fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because is there anything more depressing? What lost to that? What did you go, well, I'm not fucking doing this?
I just saw it on. I literally saw it on
Kicking
Facebook.
puppy material. Took a back seat tonight. So, Sal, tell us about like you. You're 21. What are you doing with your life? How do you make money?
I was a bar back in Minnesota for a little bit.
Oh, you're also a Roseanne's son-in-law on the show Roseanne. You dated Darlene, right?
Yes, I was.
What do you mean you were a bar back? Is this one of those, well, back when I was 19, and then next thing you know, I'm 20, I'm beat up, I'm no longer in the game. What do you mean you were once a bar back?
My cousin got me the job at this bar downtown. It's called The Loon, downtown Minneapolis. And I worked the Super Bowl, and I made $1,000 in 3 days. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm coming to L.A. I've always wanted to do it.
Wow, fuck yeah.
Oh, you're saying bareback with an Irish accent. I get it. You're a barback.
So you got the $1,000. How long ago did you move to L.A.?
2 weeks ago.
So that's,
Fucking awesome.
Thank you.
that pretty much burnt the $1,000 already,
I
right?
am broke right
Yeah.
now. I'm
So
dead
now
broke.
what are you going to do? What's your plan?
Just hit up mics. I don't know.
What's your living situation?
I stayed with my cousin for a week, and then met some dude from mutual friends, and then stayed with him for another week, and now I'm back with my cousin.
This dude that you met, why does he let you sleep at his place?
I blow him every day.
I can't believe you walked into that.
Wow, I can really tell that you started improv in 7th grade, Sal. But in real life, the real answer of the question...
He just yes-anded his dick off.
I met him through a mutual friend, and he's an assistant to an agency out here, agency called APA. And so,
An agency called APA. Fuck yeah, one of the biggest agencies in the world. You
Yeah.
definitely moved here 2 weeks ago. Very good. This thing called, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, show business? I don't know. Good job, Sal. You're learning. So you're living on the couch of an assistant to an agent at APA.
Yeah.
But my question is, like, why are you paying him?
I paid him $50. I just stayed there for a week, and I'm back with my cousin for one more week. But I move into a new place on April 1st.
Well, how'd you pay for that? Wait, are you sure you're moving into a new place, or is the landlord just April Foolsing you? April 1st, I'm moving into this mansion in the hills. You know what I mean? It's free, everything's taken care of. I found it on Craigslist. Fucking awesome. April 1st, for sure. He said that's the only day it's available. All right. Well, Sal, that's fucking interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, where's that place at? You're just living with...
It is in Beverly Hills, like you.
Wow. April 1st, you're moving to Beverly Hills.
Yeah, with another buddy from college, but we're sharing a room.
And that college was in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's southern Minnesota. It's called Mankato State University.
What's the largest culture shock that you've had since being here in LA? What's like something that you find? I'll give you an example. When I first moved here, I could not believe how many homeless people I saw, eating stuff right out of trash cans. And now it's been, I think, 12 or 13 years, and I'm so desensitized that the other night I saw a homeless guy get ready to go out that night. and it didn't even really even affect me. I was like, I walked by One Direction, and he asked for spare change.
You walked by the band One Direction?
Yeah. And then I walked back the other way after going to the store or whatever, and he literally, like, is, you know, all dressed up and washed up and everything.
Suavemente.
Wow, it's just... say whatever you think from these fucking leprechauns over here. It's just fucking shoot around day at Kill Tony.
And it's Mr. Negative Nancy Tony Hitler from in a corner.
All right.
And if things don't go on my way, I'm going to cripple everything and I'll keep on moving along with it. So let's do that.
You kind of turned into a leprechaun there for a second. You're a good actor.
There we go. All right. So, Sal, there's so much that I want to talk with you about because you seem like such like a precious little LA virgin.
Well, let him
you know?
answer your question. What was there something that you saw that you were like, whoa, that doesn't happen in Minnesota?
Jesus.
Yeah. Did you turn into Eric Hartman halfway through it?
I don't know. I saw a homeless dude shit on the sidewalk. Just take a shit.
Yeah, that
He
happens
just
a lot.
pulled up his pants and left. That was pretty crazy. Going to dispensaries is honestly nuts because weed is super illegal in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I went to this dispensary called OG Express, and I didn't realize till I was like pulling onto Crenshaw Boulevard. Yeah, that it's like literally I was 400 feet away from Compton, like the other side of the highway was Compton.
You didn't hear Crenshaw Boulevard? Like,
I was like, oh, is that Biggie Small? Yeah, I didn't even know where it was. And then
For some reason, I don't believe that you really have ever listened to Biggie Smalls.
yeah.
Like, I feel like you're just using that as some pulp culture reference that you think. Yeah, like Biggie Smalls, who, by the way, was a New York rapper. You fucking... Oh, yeah, this reminds me of the old Biggie Smalls. And, I remember the time I was in New York City, and I'm like, man, the land of Tupac. Wow. Geez, Louise, I sure do love applying my hip-hop knowledge to geography. Those East Coast, West Coast wars sure were crazy, am I right?
What is some of your favorite bands besides Nickelback? What is some of your favorite?
Come on, he's into hip hop, man. He's into fucking, you know.
I like a rap group called Brain and the Brawny Man.
Oh my god.
He's wearing flannel. The Brawny Man wears flannel.
He looks more like a Children of the Corn to me.
God, can we get worse than anybody else?
Can we get more volume on the band's microphones, please?
Yes. Like, what's your favorite band right now?
right now, fuck. I don't really listen to bands.
Christian rock is
Christian rock. I like Go Fish. No, I don't know. There's this band in Minnesota called Remo Drive that's really good that I like a lot.
Shout out to Remo Drive if you're out there listening. This guy fucking loves ya.
Dom, what do you think of Sal Fratelloni? Does he remind you of any of the guys that you met back in your days growing up that named Sal Fratelloni? Does he seem like
name, but his attitude, the whole thing, it's totally Midwestern.
Yeah.
So he's not really like real Italian.
Right.
He's like fake kind of.
Yeah, it's like white boy.
I don't mean like you're a phony, but it's just not real, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Olive Garden loving son of a bitch.
Thank you.
All right, Sal. Well, it was nice to meet you. Anything else you want to say? Anything else that you want to share with this audience? The real life thoughts of a 21-year-old?
I made friends with the dentist just before the show started.
Fuck yeah.
So,
I'll tell you this. When I was 21 and broke as fuck and in LA trying to be a comedian, I wish I was friends with a dentist back then. So you're doing it right, buddy.
Thank
Can
you.
I ask one question?
Yes. Question coming from the great and powerful Dom Irrera.
I am a real Italian, by the way. I have my Italian
I'm
horn
you know,
on me.
Oh, he's got the horn. Very good. Hell yeah. I'm surprised you
Becky!
I'm surprised you still have that after going to a dispensary on Crenshaw Boulevard. Yes, your question, Dom Irrera.
I just want to ask you, is there any kind of like terror inside of you about the idea of not having money and being in such a big, tough city? Is that, I mean, you're 21, you're broke, you obviously just starting stand up or start whatever the fuck you were doing here. But, no, but I mean, I say that with all due respect, but
Yeah.
Don't you have like anxiety over this?
Oh, I'm fucking
okay.
terrified.
That makes
yeah,
me feel,
of course.
Yeah. Because you seem like, oh, yeah, I got no,
Yeah,
this is great. Oh, money, I don't have money. Food, fuck food. But I saw a man take a shit right on the pavement. I think I'll write that down. That's all I want.
Don has tapped into something pretty interesting, and I guess the tidbit of advice that I'll throw in for a little special treat for you is like, don't let that improv that you started in 7th grade. You know, when you're doing stand-up, try to do stand-up.
Yeah.
And, you know, really fucking like, because the vulnerability that a guy like you can show instead of just being, well, you know, fucking.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
Of course, yeah.
There you go,
That's great
Sal
advice.
Fratelloni.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course he knows that. He's 21. Why take the advice of one of the top young rising comedians in the world? Just of course it. Piece of shit. Little spoiled brat.
Nobody's been nervous tonight. It's very unusual. They're all kind of calm. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, everybody's, you know, they're not
I've been up
sweating.
here so many times where people are like, just jumping around with anxiety.
Yeah.
All these guys, you know, even if they're not funny, they're.
The dentist was even comfortable during his interview, and he bombed. He was way too comfortable.
Yeah, you remember that brownie joke I did 5 minutes ago?
No,
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Forget it. All right, never mind. Just checking.
I pulled what appears to be another new name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for James Bida? 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 James Bida. He's coming from the farthest corner of the room. He made his way here. James Bida, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Thank you. So yeah, my name's James Bida. I'm from Boston. Don't have an accent. I also never worn a wife beater, so I've never had to hear someone say James Bida in a wife beater, because that would be terrible. I work at a coffee shop. I would not recommend working at a coffee shop. It's a pretty terrible place to work. It's unnatural to be forced to be kind to over 200 people a day. After 5 years, it affects my speech. I used to say, have a nice day. Now I say, have a nice slip onto some train tracks, you fucking asshole. I don't want to see you tomorrow. I think the cucumber of all the vegetables is the biggest pussy when it comes to freezing in my mini fridge. That's my time. Thank you.
Wow. Bida, Bida, how do I say that?
Bida.
Bida. James Bida, you have all the charisma of a young Edward Scissorhands. I mean, wow. This is incredible. Where have they kept you locked up at all these years? You seem like one of those people that have been trapped inside of a place, like tied down, bolted down windows, and you just got out. You're like, first thing I'm going to do stand-up comedy at the Comedy Store. Kill Tony, Monday night. They're like, we think you need to recoup for a bit. You're like, I got this shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
How long have you been a rock climbing instructor?
2 days.
How long have you been exclusively eating trail mix?
3 days. Yeah.
How long have you been my son?
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Take a look at him, and then tell me if that joke was bad.
What? He's got a fucking
You
orange
hear that?
beard on?
Thank you.
I am Latino, so.
all right, James
I
Bida.
love the way you held.
Dom?
I love the way you held for the laugh, even there was no laugh. But it was great to see that timing. You know, you say something. Well, yeah, I started out in Minneapolis, whatever, and then my father was a butcher. And just like there was no joke or nothing, but you acted as if you were banging joke after joke out.
And let's not forget that you also said, you know, I'm James Bida and I've never worn a wife beater, or else I'd have to say I'm James Bida in a wife beater, and that would be terrible. And you're right, that would be terrible if you said it, and you said it right before you said it. So
Just so everyone knows how terrible it is.
So that's what they always say. I know a lot of my mentors coming up always said, open with your worst joke. That's what they always said. And
Well, your closer, the cucumber. What the fuck was that about? that made zero sense at all.
I didn't.
Oh, because Well, just because I have a mini fridge and I put vegetables in it, and then cucumbers just
I didn't even
freeze so
hear
easily.
that. I didn't even hear that joke. I was too busy writing down young Edward Scissorhands on a piece of paper.
Wait, so it's the only one that doesn't freeze?
Oh, it freezes too easily, and then it.
Because it's
it
mostly
won't-
water and it's,
Right. Yeah. And then it's all mushy and it's a piece of shit vegetable.
James, what vampire do you go to get your hair cut?
Doctor.
Because I mean, that looks like a vampire haircut if I've ever seen it.
I haven't
Do you
cut it.
sit under one of those like sit down like things that go over your head? Use tinfoil or something like that?
Towel dry.
You need conditioner.
Wow. What kind of towel? Like a
beach towel.
Oh, all right.
You don't know. You know you don't have to refrigerate cucumbers. They come from outside.
Brian's stuck on the cucumber thing. He really will not give up on it.
James?
Yes, it is James.
From the bottom of my heart, I think if you want to be a comedian, I think you should go for it. I think that there's something funny about you.
Absolutely.
And
Appreciate it.
That's
Thank
it.
you, man.
I agree. A little bit of...
Don't encourage the cocksucker.
James, how old are you?
26.
26. How long have you been doing stand-up?
This is my first night.
First time ever doing stand-up. There he is. Wow, how about that? The sheep. The little
Maybe
baby
he is
sheep.
born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. So James, this is your first time doing it. How long have you wanted to try stand-up?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. What happened 2 weeks ago? Oh, that's an honest answer.
I was at work and the thought popped into my head.
On top of a cliff?
I thought.
What do you do for work?
He's
I
a
work
professional
at a
hang
coffee shop.
glider.
Well, what?
I work at Dunkin' Donuts.
Wow. Fuck yeah. I love that. How long you been working for Dunkin' Donuts?
I worked for them 1 year in 2011 back in Boston. Now I'm working like 2 years here.
Now, Dunkin' Donuts. Yes. Jeremiah?
You ever have sex with a girl and you're like, I'm going to glaze all over those tits of yours. And then I'm going to sprinkle ya with my poop.
Oh, okay. Got a little creepy there at the end. All right. So, James, you've been at the Dunkin' Donuts.
And then I'm going to bear claw you. And then I'm going to come inside your Boston cream pie.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Shoot all
And
that.
then I'm going to wear some long johns because I got cold in here.
Wait, why would there be a Long John's there?
Because it's a time of donut. Long
wow,
johns.
that's exclusively, all right. I've never even heard of that. Long John?
It's the weirdest donut.
Really? What is a Long John? Can you
It's just a long donut,
Yeah.
and it's charged more, even though it's the same amount of dough and everything. And
Wow.
I just think it's a weird name. Why would you name a donut a Long John?
Boy,
What's-
there's a premise.
Right? Yeah.
Run with it, baby.
Holy shit. James, what is your least favorite thing about working with Dunkin' Donuts?
No, like I said, being forced to be kind. Like sometimes you're just not having a good day, and you have to see over 300 people, and everyone's half asleep, and all they want is their coffee, and they're just assholes.
Yeah.
And no one listens to you. You talk, and they're just
What
like.
did you say? Sorry. I kind of nodding off, but
How long ago did you move to Los Angeles?
September 2014.
Wow. September 2014.
good luck, man. Maybe someday Starbucks.
Hopefully.
You never know.
They got good health insurance, I hear.
What kind of Latino are you?
Brazilian.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I thought you girls were supposed to be prettier.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
James, what else what have you been doing for fun? Like, what do? You have a group of buddies that you hang out with out here? Like, what do you do?
No, yeah, I met some people out here. We just hang out, smoke weed. I met some comics last week. I signed up. We've been shooting shorts. We're just hanging out. I got to share an Uber with Aphrodite.
Wow, really?
Ah, that's what you call it.
Uber XXL and black. You know what I'm saying? At the same damn time. That is a special Uber. 5 stars indeed.
Did you get any of that ass? Huh?
Jesus. Can I tell you something, by the way? I looked up I Googled Aphrodite just at some point over the week. I was stoned and I was just looking random shit up. I got off on a tangent. And I found some very fucking serious, first thing that pops up, if you type out Aphrodite and spell it Afro, A-F-R-O, unbelievably high-quality music videos and amazing pieces of work that you've done, Aphrodite. It was very awesome. It was very entertaining. So make sure you check that out. It's all over. It's all out there. Go Google Aphrodite. I can't even believe it's you. Because I know the comedian, but the musician, even though we've had you sing on here and stuff, I mean, fucking awesome.
She's a poet also.
She is a badass bitch. One more time for Aphrodite. James, what's your love life like? You seem like you're a pretty, I can't tell whether you're like sensitive and soft in bed or you like spit in their mouth to just get things started, you know what I mean? Because it seems like it sort of goes either way with you. I could picture a little bit of both.
Yeah, no, for me, once we're in
like
the
maybe you
bedroom,
spit in their mouth and then you apologize immediately afterwards. That's the vibe I'm sort of.
I would definitely apologize. It'd be an accident.
Was that it?
To spit in someone's mouth?
He looks like a professional pumpkin carver.
So stupid. Isn't it funny that we could do this show for years and years and always still have new things just by the look of a human being? Like, you really bring it out in us. I've never thought of it.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm Brazilian, and I'll spit on you. There you go.
Are you a gentle lover?
I'll drink to that. Well, I think once you're in the bedroom, anything goes.
Wow!
Like choking, slapping?
Holy shit!
Hammers, guns.
Yeah. What do you mean anything goes? What's the wildest thing you've ever done to a girl? Come on, just be honest. First thing that pops in your head. Go.
Stake through the heart.
No, choking. Choking.
Gave her that Boston 1-2?
Stab through the heart. Jesus. Come on, James. Tell us the truth. Come on.
No, choking I think was the weirdest.
Choking? Why was... Wait, the weirdest?
Yeah, I just wasn't used to it at the time.
Right, at the time.
Now I notice...
Swallowing dicks?
At the time being the keywords there. Now, if you just break the plane of his bedroom, he has both hands around your neck just on top. You fucking bitch! I told you don't let him get me in the bedroom!
Well,
Was it
I
in a
think,
car garage or a bush or was it in your bedroom?
What?
Nothing.
Wow. Literally called his own nothing on that one afterwards. What was that, nothing?
It's too hard to explain.
James, you seem like you are like the youngest Menendez brother or something like that. Have you ever thought about killing your parents?
Nah.
Do you hate your parents?
No.
No, you love them?
There's a little bit of resentment, but not really.
For what? Why? Your dad?
Just because they're
He wasn't
very,
around when you were a kid.
Well, they're very, like, conservative, small-minded people, I guess.
Whoa, small-minded. You had me a conservative. Now it seems like you're the dick, buddy.
Well,
small-minded. But, you know, they're sort of tiny-brained. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it.
In what way? Like, what ways do you think they're most conservative? Did they use some of the words that Dom said should never be used earlier?
Never.
No? What's so conservative about them?
Like, they think stand-up comedy is from the devil.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Random
Sick,
things.
dude.
Jeez.
That sounds small-minded to me.
Yeah.
So they saw Tony Hinchcliffe's Netflix special.
Wow. So true. That is the devil's work.
Is there like what is the version of the N-word in Brazil?
Oh, this is a good one. It's a chupi-chupi de asfalto.
Say that again?
Chupi-chupi de asfalto.
Well, look at a black guy when you say it. Come on, I want to hear it. I want to hear it come from the heart. You know what I mean?
What it means is a chupi-chupi is like a lollipop, and lollipops run, and asphalto is asphalt. So it's like the runoff of asphalt. It's like the worst thing.
Like gutter juice.
I guess.
Oh, I liked it before I knew what it meant.
It's bad, yeah. It's a
So
bad.
James, this was your first time ever on stage. How do you feel? You think you're going to do it again? You think it's something that you really want to do?
Yeah, for sure. I'm very like adrenaline's pumping, and but I feel good.
Well, I got a note for you. When you finish, you should go listen to this appearance and write down every word.
Okay.
Just see what you get. See if you get any comedy from it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was so inspirational.
Yeah.
I feel like doing stand-up now.
I mean, look, James, you're very promising. That was your first time ever on stage. It took Chris D'Elia like 2 or 3 years to have that exact haircut. All right, there he goes, James Bida. His first time on the show. He's on Instagram at James R. Bida, B-I-D-A. Back to the bucket we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. How about Josh Krebs? Josh Krebs? I heard in oh shit, that usually means that they're here and they got so stoned that they forgot that they signed up. Josh Krebs. Here he comes.
What's going on, everybody? You guys like competition food shows? Anybody? I used to love them till I realized they were prejudiced against poor people. It's true. Whenever they open their baskets, the ingredients are always for rich people. It's like open your baskets, you'll find black garlic and frog gras and chickpeas. You guys got that shit in your fridge? Me neither. I wish they'd do one episode for poor people. Like open your baskets, you'll find batteries and baking soda and ketchup. Now make some shit, you know? But I wanted to cook along with them real bad, so I went on this website called what'sinyourfridge.com. And on What's in Your Fridge, you can type in everything you have in your fridge, and it tells you what you can make. So I took like 8 hours putting everything in my fridge. I'm a slow typer. I thought you had to put the pans in. You don't, just the food. All right.
Josh Krebs, very fun. I like that. Very funny. That was funny. How's it going? This is your first time on the show, right?
Yeah, man.
How long have you been on stand-up?
A year?
A year. All here in Los Angeles?
San Diego.
Started in San Diego. You still live in San Diego?
Yeah.
You're just visiting here tonight?
Mm-hmm.
You go back tomorrow?
Tonight.
Wow. What docks do you work at?
Don't make fun of me, son, like that.
I was waiting for that.
It's good for these Irishmen to see what a beard looks like.
Hey, don't insult our beards. I got this off of my wife's nipples.
Pretty sure you guys wore the same thing during the Thanksgiving season when you were turkeys on top of your heads. Maybe, I don't know. It's
New fresh beards, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Podcast listeners just picture it. So Josh, let's talk about it. You've been doing stand-up for a year. Life's good. You perform in San Diego a lot.
Yeah, I just won a contest in LA.
Yeah? What contest?
The U.S. comedy contest.
U.S. comedy contest.
It was at the Ice House.
Oh, very cool. I once, when I was a year, I once tried to do that, and I got second place, and that second place won a side of French fries.
I did that also.
I got the burger.
You got the burger?
Yeah, first place.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What do you do for work?
I'm a bartender.
Oh, yeah. That's
Hi,
cool.
Makes sense, right?
How long you been doing that
He is
for?
my son.
Like 6 years.
You drank?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm drunk as fuck right now.
Any cool drunken stories from your life? Like craziest
Oh,
thing
man.
you ever did being drunk?
Craziest thing I ever did was ride on a motorcycle 3 deep with a schizophrenic guy in North Carolina.
3 guys on one motorcycle
With 2
at
6
one
packs.
time.
We were each holding 2 6 packs.
What time of the night was this?
It was like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Was the schizophrenic guy the one that had the handlebars?
He was the one who had the bike. He said that he was running for president.
Wow!
So I was immediately interested.
Holy
White privilege.
I think he won.
He did.
Wow! You guys made it safe.
Yeah, we
You ever
dropped
get-
2 of the 6 packs, so not safe, but
You ever get in trouble from your drinking? You ever get arrested? or-
yeah.
Yeah.
It was more the cocaine.
I can't tell he's drunk, can you?
I'm shaking like a motherfucker right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm nervous as shit. I love
Say this
show.
mantra with me. Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers and blue moons. Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers and blue moons. Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers and blue moons. It takes it right out of you.
I'm good.
Well, yeah, you're
It's like
the
Usopp
best
and white
writer
people.
of the night.
Yeah, dedefinitely best performance in my opinion of the night so far as well.
Thanks.
Josh,
Wow.
what's your love life like?
I actually broke up with my girlfriend of 3 years about 3 months ago.
Wow.
And then I got a new girlfriend 2 weeks later.
Damn. What made you break up with your girlfriend of 3 years?
Just is enough, you know?
It just wasn't enough?
No, it's enough.
Oh, yeah?
It was enough.
Why? What was that? What do you think?
Like
What do you think the final thing was?
It was comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, you're not spending enough
Yeah.
time with me.
I need you, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Gross.
Well, what a loser she is, right?
She's got a good job and shit.
So this new girl, where'd you meet her at? 2 weeks
The
later.
bar.
Where? At the bar that you were working at.
Yeah, one of my servers, her best friend. Apparently she'd been like lurking around for a while.
Wow. So once you became a free agent, you found out.
Yeah,
and
right.
then
like
what'd you
LeBron,
do?
I just go from team to team.
Hell yeah. What was date number one like? Or did you just take her home from the bar that night?
She actually came in and brought me gummy worms and a note that said "call me" with a number on it.
Wow. And for a guy that looks like you, that bag of gummy worms means the shit's on.
That's right.
It might as well have been a fucking wedding ring you were accepting.
Ready?
Hell yeah. Once you see that fucking bag of gummy worms, it's love.
That's right.
So what happened?
They were sour too.
You called her that night?
Yeah.
And what'd she say? Like, hey, how are the gummy worms? Do you like them? I didn't know whether to get them or not.
No,
Like
when
that?
I called her that night, she said, please leave your message for Juliet Simos. It was like 4 in the morning. I got off.
Oh.
It was a voicemail joke. It was bad. My
How,
bad.
how big is this girl?
Huh?
How large is this woman?
She's small.
She's a small lady.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The last one though.
Why is that interesting to you?
Because that's a first date move. You're bringing over food. You're bringing over bright sour crawlers. You think a skinny girl is delivering that in your mind? No. In my mind, the largest woman in the world is delivering is like, do you like me? Do you like me? It's not a skinny lady.
Let me ask you this. Is the new girl that you got 2 weeks after the last one, is she smaller than the previous girl? Yeah, it is. That's a good thing. That's like the iPhone. When you move up, you always want it to be smaller.
Does the iPhone get bigger though?
Smaller, sleeker, right? Look at the look on Jeremiah's face right now.
No headphone
I'm not
jack.
buying it. What do you consider a skinny woman? Oh, you know, she was just 350 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, she's a
not
light
280,
one.
she's not a
light
lady.
in the loafers.
So, all right, and then what? Did you have sex with her that first night?
No, I was like 3 times in.
Yeah, I picked up her stomach and I went right to town.
So what else, Josh? What do you do for fun down in San Diego when you're not drinking and you're not doing
When you're not
comedy?
guarding the wall. Is she Asian, your girlfriend? Because you look like a wild ling.
I drink. I just drink and do a lot of drugs, man.
You do. You drink and do a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
Fuck
I need to
yeah.
stop doing that, but yeah.
Wow. So you're like Bam Margera on the inside and
So
outside.
I'm skinnier than Bam Margera.
I love that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
When you ask everybody if they like cooking shows, why don't you just do your cooking show
That's
joke?
yeah.
All right, just
Thanks. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's
it's really
because you're
that was
risking
the one thing I was like,
you're
should I
risking
say
people
it?
going, no, we don't like that. Just
Yeah.
do it. You're gonna do it anyway.
The
Just do your
subtext
joke.
is I like cooking shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's true. That question.
I changed the last one too for this right here. The last one it used to be garlic or black garlic and then whatever and then chickpeas, but it was garlic or butter before, and I feel like I said garlic too much.
God, that's hilarious.
Thanks, man. I'm fucking shaking up here. I'm next to
Don't
Tom
say
Irrera. What do you fucking imagine?
Don't say garlic too much. You might scare the last comic away.
Josh Krebs, ladies and gentlemen, his first time on Kill Tony. We're moving through it. It's been all first-timers on the show so far. So, why don't we do something fun? There's someone out there in the audience tonight who signed up for the show, who I know I've seen on the show multiple times. We've had her on here multiple times, including since the first year that we were doing this show. So since we don't have a regular right now, why don't we bring her up to do a new minute? You know her, you love her. It's the great and powerful Misty Martinez, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey kids. All right, so there's been a rash of porn star suicides lately, and I know what you're thinking, why couldn't I have been one of them? But sometimes mental illness and porn go hand in hand. I'm on bipolar medication, but it only works 50% of the time, so now I'm just bi. And I also have a seizure disorder, but before you start feeling bad for me, just realize I save a lot of money on vibrators. But there's also, some bad things that come with having mental illness and being in porn. Like, I have OCD, so I can't do glory hole scenes because I know how dirty men's restrooms are. But, there's also some good things about having severe depression with being in porn. I give a lot of foot jobs, so that way it's more easy for me to pull a shotgun with my toe. Yeah. That's my time, guys.
Fuck yeah. Missy Martinez.
Is your back real?
Huh?
Is your back real?
My back?
Yeah.
My back? Yeah, I'm built like a refrigerator.
I got to tell you, I'm a fan.
Oh, thank you. You have excellent taste and are going to live forever.
And you know what I like most of all is your scenes with other women.
Thank
because
you.
It's to me, it's not about the sex. It's about two women getting along that well.
Rare.
When worlds collide, Missy Martinez and Dom Irrera. I love that. Yeah, I love how you always have a new minute about, and you're able to write about the shit that we actually want to hear about, which is, in your porn world. And in fact, Brian made no secret about it. He's next to me right now. You going to tell the people what you're holding?
Oh, I've been using your pocket pussy the whole time.
Yay!
This is actually your vagina right here.
That is my vagina. Fish smell sold separately.
There you go. No,
Look at it. They molded her
you
vagina.
just licked it, dude. It's wet.
It's lubed up.
That's the first time it's been wet in a long time.
Oh.
There you go. How often do you get to hear a girl make a joke about her rubber pussy? You know what I mean?
Why don't they call pocket pussies lipsticles?
Red Band, this has reached an ungodly, creepy level.
Yes, it's very weird. Whenever you're ready, it's
like this is one of the strangest things. Like I consciously thought while you were doing that, did I really put on my green tights for this night?
You've never used like a pocket pussy before?
No, but not to call. I haven't brought it to the lady and been like, "This is your pussy that I have in my hand."
Well, Jeremiah,
look at the pussy. Isn't this you right here? Can you take a picture of me holding your pussy next to your pussy? Can you please? I'm just a lonely bridge troll. That's all I need.
fuck yeah.
She gave me the pocket pussy. I did not bring it.
Hey guys, is it just me or was that set kind of dirty?
It was very dirty. Where can people find your pussy?
Your Doc Johnson.
Besides all over the internet and behind 7-Elevens worldwide, shop.johnson.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cool. It looks just like it.
Wow, and it's antibacterial Silagel formula. Perfect
Unlike the
handheld
real
size.
You know what she told me backstage is that her and her guy they put this inside of her vagina and he fucked the fake vagina inside of her real vagina.
I'm a keeper.
Wow, that's like, damn, that's like when a baseball player puts like the weight on the outside of the bat and swings it around so that he's ready for when the actual thing happens. He's
So
stronger.
much ambition for something so disgusting.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's fun. What else is going on in the world?
I don't know about you guys right now, but I am rock hard.
It's called plastic
I think you mean
now.
Blarney stoned.
So, how's work been?
Work's been good. I'm actually making the step to directing now, so this fucked up mind's gonna go crazy.
Wow,
Moving
that's
up,
interesting.
moving up the artistic scale. Huh?
Exactly.
What's something you'd like to shoot?
You.
I just want to push the boundaries. I want to get weird with it.
Directing is like holding the iPhone nowadays, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I get to tell people where to come now instead of
That's
being
good.
told where
Like,
it's going to come.
not
with
in
me.
the Hyundai. Get it out.
Yeah.
Were you ever in the mother and daughter exchange club? Any of those?
Yes.
That is so. Could you tell them about that? Because I think it's so beautiful. The share.
Well, when two people love each other very much. No, the mother-daughter exchange club is exactly what it sounds like. Mothers and daughters swap. So I don't want to fuck my daughter. I'm going to fuck your daughter. You fuck my mom.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's a real thing.
Well, it's a faux real thing. Yeah.
Wow, I love it when things are so powerfully weird that the whole audience goes completely
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah,
Like,
they're in
like
shock
if I
right
could have taken a picture right at that moment of everybody's faces. The look on 100% of the audience's faces when the mother-daughter fuck club was mentioned and explained. I mean, really, the explanation, it just like stuck.
Now, when you guys do a film, is it good to be at the end or at the beginning?
You either want to be the first scene in the film or the last scene in the film, because usually
Mm.
the middle ones are fillers. That's like when the guy gets up to get a sandwich, or
What,
to
if,
check
what
and see
about
if
if
his
you
wife
just
came
can't
home.
last more than the first scene?
Yeah, so it's usually you want to be the opener or the closer,
Yeah.
just like in comedy.
God,
Fuck
you,
yeah.
you know so much about it too.
I've been in for 9 years.
She's not just an actress; she's a producer. What? Seriously, I've been watching you since you were a kid.
Oh, when I was a newbie, thank you.
Oh, I'm a fan.
Thank you. You have excellent taste.
Truth is, he really is. He's a, we have Dana Diarmond right there
Dana
also,
Diarmond,
right, in
ladies
the
and
audience.
Hey, peer, 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 peer. All right, Missy. Well, always fun, always,
for having me, guys.
always interesting. There you go.
Keep doing it.
Another great new minute from the stylings of Missy Martinez. It's
Good job.
Missy X Martinez
on
is her
Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff. You know what? Before we go back to the bucket, why don't we do something else fun? I'm going to bring up a guy who people have been hounding me about on the internet. He's done the show a couple times. You know him, you love him. I'm excited for Dom Irrera to get to see this guy. A lot of people, including myself, are thinking that this is a very, very promising young comedian. Put your hands together for the great and powerful Malcolm Hatchett, ladies and gentlemen.
What up? What's up? You ever feed a homeless dude and he still complain? Other day I gave this homeless guy some fries. He was like, hey man, my fries cold. I said, oh yeah? Well, take them home and heat them up. I know a dude with bad teeth, but his breath smell good. His teeth look like a Steelers jersey, but his breath smell like watermelon. I be like, come here and give me a kiss. I used to work at McDonald's. White women come to McDonald's and make beats when they order. I be like, hey, walk at McDonald's. They be like, yeah, let me get a... And then they ask questions. How's the salad? Bitch, it's green. I don't know. Other day I was walking down the street. Cop told me to freeze. I froze. Then he told me to put my hands up. I said, officer, I'm froze. You gotta unthaw me.
Malcolm Hatchett. Dropping the hammer on Kiltony for the third time in a row. Fuck yeah, Malcolm.
Fuck yeah.
You are a badass motherfucker, dude. Dressed like when the Fresh Prince literally got dropped off in Bel Air. Malcolm, I'm, again, amazing set. Let's get that out of the way first. Unbelievable fun stuff. We love everything about your stand-up. I'm going to tell you guys something. Malcolm, I started following him on Instagram, and I thought it was funny the first time on the show. One of the first things that you talked about, I asked you what you do for work, and you gave an answer. It was, I eat Carl's Jr. and I quit jobs.
Yeah.
Or I quit jobs and eat Carl's Jr. And I'm like, that's funny. That's a funny thing that he said that. And I remember I asked you, like, how many jobs have you quit? And you go, like, I think you said like something like 15 or 20 this year so far. And everybody laughed. I've been following you on Instagram for a couple weeks. And I've watched all of your Instagram stories. And I fucking extremely highly recommend anybody who's on Instagram to immediately follow him. Malcolm H12 on Instagram.
Yeah, 2
And
L.
since I've been following him on Instagram and watching his stories over the last 2 weeks, I have seen him only eat fast food, and I've seen him quit about 7 jobs in 2 fucking weeks. I'm not kidding. This shit is unbelievable. He's working weddings, getting in trouble, taking videos of himself while the wedding's going on. working at a warehouse, getting shit done, getting fired, quitting, everything. It is a goddamn anomaly. You are your own walking TV show. I love everything about it. How's life been since the last time we saw you?
Fuck them jobs.
Dude, Malcolm, honestly, I just got fired. I just got fired from working weekends at my place. And when they were telling me, I thought of you to kind of soften the blow. So I want to say you're out there fighting the good fight, man. Who needs to work, you know?
Fuck it.
You're an inspiration.
Anything else in life going on? Like, I mean, I got to meet your girlfriend.
Yeah, she just went back home today.
Yeah? Did you drop her off at the airport?
Yeah. LAX.
Yeah, of course. You're probably not springing for that ticket out of Burbank, right?
Hell no.
I was wondering which airport you went to. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, LAX.
For those of you that don't know, the other times that we met Malcolm, we found out that he just moved here from North Carolina and sleeps in his car next to a gym. Yep. And but he keeps it clean. He even if he has friends over his place, he makes them take their shoes off before they get in the car. This is all Malcolm.
Where in North Carolina?
Winston-Salem, outside of Charlotte.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, did you go to college down there?
No, well, I went to community college, but I quit that too.
He quits everything, Don. He quits everything. Anything else happened this past week? Was it good having your girl here?
Yeah, it was cool. She actually came. I had an open mic, and I got booked that same night on the show, and she like seen it, because normally I would have called her.
Oh,
she was like, "Oh, I see what you be talking about. Okay, you doing it."
Let me ask you this: how long was she? You thought she didn't? But there was a
No,
chance
she do, but she be tired of the shit, so she got to see it. She was like, "Mm-hmm."
Right.
Hi. No,
you sleep in your car. Did she sleep in the
You
trunk?
know what's crazy? For the first 2 days she got here, my homeboy let me crash at his place because he was out of town, and she had a lot of money. I was like, let's get an Airbnb. She was like, nah, you stay in your car. I want to stay here with you. I was like, well, shit, let the seat back and go to sleep.
That's
when
she stayed in the passenger seat with you. That is fucking love.
She came in December, and she slept in the car for 2 weeks, too.
You better put a ring on that.
I had to roll the windows down because her breath stank.
You know that you know that in the end, it's better that you're bad at these jobs. You know that.
Yeah.
Because if you were good, then you end up doing that shit, and that's not what you want. So keep quitting.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, the last job was cool, but the dude yelled at me. This is how it was.
What was that job? What was that job?
We was making like fucking. It was called. We made like dry fruit.
Yeah.
It was some healthy shit. I don't know. Look, I was working there, right? I parked in the parking lot the first day. It was cool. Then the next day I got there like 10 minutes early. Parked in the parking lot. He was like, no, park down the street. So I went down the street. It said no parking, but I seen all the cars parked. So I parked and I went in. I asked this dude. I was like, yo, can I park down there and say no parking? He said, yeah, you good. And then the dude was like, do you work here or not, dude? I said, hell no, I quit. And I just left. It was early in the morning. I ain't ate shit. Dude, he was tripping.
Do you ever quit a job and then go to your car and you're just so tired that you just immediately sleep in your car right outside of the job still, so that like when they're
I got
done?
a joke about that, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just write jokes after I quit. I'm like, this shit funny. Let me put this down.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
It's like all the times I've wanted to quit, you actually just did it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's amazing. I've had moments where I'm about to leave and you just left.
Yeah, my W-2s are fucked up.
Man.
I'm scared to go to H&R Block. Yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't got time. I ain't filed my taxes yet.
You son of a bitch. I fucking love you. I'm obsessed with you. You know, it's one of those crazy fucking things. So everything's good? Life's good?
Yeah,
You're
life
surviving?
good. Cars Jones still thugging. You know me.
People love you on the internet, man. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Like random strangers hitting me up about you all the time.
Tony, I have a question. How do you stay fly? Like, because you're pretty fly every time.
I be going to the thrift shops. Them shit. Then I get enough money to get an outfit.
Yeah, you always have a good outfit.
This shit was $2 though.
Fuck yeah. I love it, man. I love it. All right, well, I don't know. What do you say we do something fun? And this reminds me of something crazy where every once in a while, and one of my favorite entertainment things, pro wrestling, every once in a while, Vince McMahon on a Monday Night Raw will do something crazy that makes people excited enough to watch Raw every single week so that they don't just watch the big things.
I'm finna fight?
No. I don't really want to wait till the 5-year anniversary show to see you do a new minute on this show every single week. And if you'd be down, I say we just make it official right now that you're a new regular on the show. Standing ovation. Let it be known that Malcolm Hatchett is the first ever male regular on the show. The first ever African American regular on the show. Oh, the claps just died out a little bit on that part. Crossing the gender and racial boundaries here on Kill Tony. I mean, I just find you so fucking interesting, and I think it'll be a fun little challenge, fun thing for you to come out and get a new minute every week and perform in front of some of the best comedians who. Well, I have the idea that you're gonna blow up real quick and get a lot of road work from doing this show a lot, and so I'm excited that you're gonna be part of it. How about that? Cool?
Hell yeah.
New minute every single week from now on from Malcolm Hatchett. You'll see him on the 5-year anniversary show where maybe we'll announce another regular, maybe not. Who the fuck knows? Fuck it. It's the fucking Malcolm show now. That's the future right there. You guys ready to go to the bucket one more time? Have a human being try to follow that shit? Some innocent beast?
He's the best I've ever seen
Yeah.
on the show.
No, it's just ridiculously entertaining. I'm telling you, follow him on Instagram. Click on the top things. If you don't watch people's stories, you have to watch that guy's fucking stories. He's a truly funny human being. It's like a real show where he just quits jobs and eats fast food. I can't even believe it's real. It's always a different fucking job. All right, I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Matt Price.
I'm a magician, and I'm sorry. Cool. All right, let's get into this. Ready? Check it out. Watch, these cigarettes are a bad habit. Every time I try to put them away, they come right back. It's weird. Yep, no one ever claps at that. It's cool. All right, we'll take it a little bit farther. Watch it go. If I squeeze it like this, look. Did I get it? Kinda, yep. All right, I'll take it one step further. Look, I squeeze the cigarette. Look, not here, not here, here. Yeah. I'll do one more for you, because here we go. Why not, right? Here we go. Watch it go. Look. People go, Matt, can you do that lit? I say, what makes you think I'm not? Personal favorite. You guys seem to like the gross stuff here. Watch it go. Look. That's all I got with the cigarette. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow. Man, if you were a good magician, you would have made Malcolm reappear. No, I'm kidding. No, I love it.
Well,
is this your first time seeing the show? I think you're the first magician that we've ever had on, other than the great
I've heard it a
Justin
couple
Willman.
times. I've heard it a couple times.
Very
I like
cool.
it.
Where are you from?
Florida.
That's amazing. Do you have like, it seemed like you were really shoving it in your nose. Am I correct? No, there's no fucking way, though,
I'm
right?
just glad it looked good from back there.
You're very good sleight of hand.
shouldn't have.
Very impressive.
Oh,
it does
thank you.
not play well on a podcast, I'm
Doesn't,
sure.
but
So for you
well,
listeners.
my buddy Mikey McKiernan told me to come on. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so did my buddy Preacher too. But
Yeah,
you know.
Preacher Lawson, Mikey McKernan, you're
Two of
dropping
my
a...
friends, they
You want to
said
pick
that-
up those names you just dropped? I'll do it
Well, no,
every
they just-
week if that's what it takes. You
I'm
fucks.
just saying that that's how I know about the show.
No, of
so.
course. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. What do you do for work?
I'm actually a magician, full time.
A full-time magician.
Yeah, I just a minute's super hard for a magician, so it's
No, of course. I
Yeah.
understand.
So I just did what I was like. You know what? I'll give it a shot and have some fun. I got on a potluck earlier.
I'm a potluck, you say? I'm a full-time.
I feel like you were waiting for that.
I'm a
all
full-time
night.
leprechaun. Things are coming up green.
Okay. So, Matt, how long have you been a magician for?
I've been doing magic for 16 years. We all start really young.
Yeah.
Not something you get into. It's just all the slights and stuff, you know.
Right.
And I knew I was sitting there. I was like, I'm gonna have to follow that guy. I just know it for some reason. I had.
Really?
Yeah, not like a premonition.
Called magician's intuition.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I just felt it. I was like, I know I'm going up next. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to follow this guy. All
Have
right.
you ever used magic, say, to like, get ahead on something like pay a bill or like scam somebody? Have you ever done like a scam
Oh,
type
man,
question?
I've been street performing for a long time, so that's what's been paying my bills, and that's like the extra. I street performed my way from Florida to here 2 years ago. So.
Wow. How much for a blowjob?
No.
What part of Florida are you from?
Fort Myers.
St. Patty's Day, Reagan.
And so now, do you still street perform?
A little bit, but not as much as I used to. Yeah.
You get regular work somewhere now? You
Yeah,
at the...
yeah, I do clubs mainly.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, just a feature spot for now. Feature spots for now, you know.
Do you have like a
It'll
sex
work its way
trick?
up.
Like right before you have sex, you pull out condom
Right.
and have her
You ever
asshole
do
or
anything
something?
weird with it? Yeah, exactly. You do your cigarette trick with girls' assholes and things like that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Make your dick appear bigger.
I mean that happens with time, I guess. But no, I don't know where I was going.
You ever swallow swords?
Yeah,
No.
you have any weird specialties? Anything that you like specialize in? Like I have one guy that's like the master of paper. His name's Blake Boat, B-O-G-T.
Blake Boats.
Yeah.
Ah, the stormy seas.
Yeah.
It's just stuff that you find laying around. You know what I mean? Like cigarettes, coins.
Dead hookers.
Rubber pussies, everything just laying around your house.
Just what you see laying around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Huh.
Good to meet you, too.
What's your love life like? Do magicians get a lot of pussy?
No, I mean I don't do bad. I don't feel like
Rabbits are rather fond.
Yeah. Man, I'm an easy target.
Do you use any animals for your
Nah.
magic? Never.
No.
You-
I just.
Are you just saying
Dude,
that?
I can hardly feed myself. That's
What do you mean use?
I'm not gonna take care of a damn animal.
You live by yourself?
No, I got 2 roommates.
Yeah.
2 roommates.
Are they
I just stopped living in the car, so that's.
Are they magicians too?
No, they're comics. They do
Oh,
comics.
okay.
That's your greatest magic trick is stop living in a car.
Yeah.
What kind of car were you living in?
Saturn View.
Whoa.
Yeah, but there were 2 other people in it, man.
The good
It was
thing
me-
about
It was me and 2 other people.
You lived
yeah.
with 3 people in a view.
Yeah. In a
Horrible
Saturn View for 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing about living in a car is you can always view Saturn when. All right, forget it. It's hard to do a Saturn view joke in
I
this room
feel
at this
better
hour.
about some of the stuff I did.
All right. Well,
Do you ever cut a woman in half and realize you've just committed cold blood murder?
No.
Answering the age-old question: what if Jim Gaffigan met Benjamin Buttons?
No, it's true. How old do I look, Tony? Take a real guess, though.
I like that you said Tony, so I'm gonna guess 29.
Nah, man. Now I feel like shit. All right, 23.
Wow. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. By the way, definitely don't ask people how old you look.
No,
Start wearing hats and get some
Would it
lotion.
hurt your feelings more if I told you that I'm usually pretty good at guessing people's ages? Like I'm pretty fucking always spot on.
It's an illusion.
Cool. It's the beard. It's the beard.
Do you really
I'm just
think?
hoping. I'm hoping it's the beard.
What made you do
I
that?
cross my fingers and pray.
When did you start growing out the beard?
Dude, I grow. I'm crazy hairy, bro. This happened. I cut it. I cut it about.
Was
a
it
couple
after your
weeks ago.
gerbil died?
What else are you
Magicians
into?
use gerbils
What
now.
else are you into other than magic and comedy or whatever?
I found that you would kind of appreciate this. I used to be a part of a wrestling promotion.
Go on.
Yeah.
What did you do in the wrestling promotion?
Well, I was setting up the ring and learning how to take bumps and such.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were going to be a wrestler at one point?
Yeah.
Did you ever?
it was way
were you
before
gonna be
this
like
phase panned out.
Was your wrestler name the missing chromosome?
I never got it.
Well, as a
Thanks, guys.
As a
Appreciate it. Thank you.
As a
Oh, yeah.
magician, you're going to wrestle with financial difficulty the rest of your life.
Shout out to my wrestling
I knew-
friends over there from the Store Horseman podcast, Matt Edgar and Chris Burns. Do you have a move that you specialized in or
Nope.
anything like
Didn't
that?
make
Like
it that far, man.
Are you
Didn't make
ladies ready to be creeped out? Like anything like that?
It didn't make it that far, man. Didn't make it that far.
Give it up for Cro-Magman.
Fucking Rick Hare or something like that? Or
Nope, never made it that far, man.
What's the national
I
fruit
was
of
literally
Ireland?
just setting up. What?
Give it up for allergic to bee sting.
I was literally just setting up the ring and
Yeah.
you know stuff like that, taking bumps.
Yeah.
so
Put
on
your
and so
hands
forth.
together for Bother McGregor.
Bother McGregor? No, I love it. Don't be mad at it. Don't walk off.
I'm never sure.
Bother McGregor. That's fun, man. You didn't come up with a wrestling character. You took bumps. You set up the ring. You never thought, man, if I was gonna be a wrestler.
They didn't encourage it. You know, there wasn't encouraged. It was just more like learn the craft and then you know apply everything else to it.
Wow, Jeremiah.
Give it up for Is He Gay Mysterio.
Oh yeah.
I get it, cause Ray in case I don't know. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Are you gay?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, but that was all.
I thought.
You were seriously curious. That's why the joke landed.
No,
I love you. You want to make out?
My favorite wrestler is Hornswoggle.
You're working as a magician, so you won't make out very well. Financially, that is.
So it's getting better. I went from a car to a couch. It's getting better.
Do you get
Moving
paid
forward.
gigs?
What's up?
Do you get paid gigs?
Yeah. Yep.
I've seen
In September, I'm doing a Florida tour back in my old hometown.
Oh, very cool. That's in September.
Yep.
Where can people get tickets for that at?
You can check it out. You can find it on my like page on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, you
one
could
one
not-
Matt Price or
Matt Price.
Instagram one Matt Price.
I'm sure they'll find you immediately on Facebook when they look up Matt Price. You dumb motherfucker.
One Matt Price. One Matt Price.
One Matt Price on
O-N-E
Facebook?
Matt Price. Yeah.
All we need is Matt Price.
And Instagram and Twitter too.
All right. And
Yep.
there you go. For those of you listening to the podcast that loved his magic, go get tickets by looking up
That's cool.
Matt Price.
All right.
Matt, that's your time. Nice to have you on the
Thank you,
show.
Matt.
Thanks
Good
for
job,
signing
Matt.
up, man.
Thank
That was
you very
awesome.
much.
Great magic. Great magic. Probably better for America's Got Talent than Kill Tony, but we did it anyway. That's Matt Price. You heard where you can find him. Josh Martin's going to be with me this weekend in Seattle at Bellevue's Comedy Club. Look at that drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt. Spur of the moment. Without knowledge, he made it about the Leprechauns and about us. There's another classic Dom Irrera pick that we got. Have you seen Kill Tony, the book, yet? You got to see this. You're on a ton of the
Yeah, like
pictures.
seven,
it's-
7 for once, I think.
It's so cool. Ryan, we're going to get you one. And for those of you out there, you could get the book, RyanJEbelt.com for that. Skankfest, the weekend of July 14th. Kill Tony goes to Phoenix, April 5th. Nashville, Tennessee, April 21st. September 29th in Fort Worth. August 4th in Fort Wayne. The one that I said earlier in Detroit. And all those other dates are at TonyHinchcliffe.com and other fun places. Dom Irrera is going to be in Las Vegas the first weekend of April and Rochester, New York. All those tickets are available at DomIrrera.com. DOMIRRERA. What else, Dom?
I'll be in Kilkenny for the first week after Memorial Day.
He'll be
and-
in Kilkenny, Ireland.
Yeah, the Irish
in May.
guy, fucking greatest people in the world. And they do actually, they don't have those accents like you were doing. They do like real accents. I love you guys.
We do love those guys.
We're going to be Providence, Rhode Island, too.
I'm going to be in Providence, too. I love that club, the Comedy Connection.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Fuck yeah. So come see all of us in Providence. I'm there April 13th and 14th, and a bunch of other stand-up dates that I'm doing. Jeremiah's coming with me to, what is it, Salt Lake City? Fuck yeah, that's in a few weeks. That's going to be a fun one. I'm actually going to be, I believe, there's a slight chance I might be videotaping some of those sets to, who knows, maybe make another special that you can make jokes about, Jeremiah. Jeremiah Watkins, why don't you plug the other stuff you have going on?
Follow me on social media at Jeremiah Standup, and listen to my new podcast, Jeremiah Wonders. Latest episode with Stephen Kramer Glickman.
It is awesome. People are raving about that show. Jeremiah has characters call in, and you get to see a wide range of his skill set. It is an awesome show.
And then Dom Irrera will be doing stand-up on the spot with me in Austin, Texas, as part of the Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Fuck yeah, Patty Reagan.
What's the national fruit of Ireland?
What?
The cranberries! Shout out to that awesome band.
Fuck yeah, I love the Cranberries. And
Also, the Reagan and Watkins album, we are recording it next month, so it'll be out later this summer, y'all.
Oh, yes.
Our debut album.
Joelberg Joel Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him back there. Come on, you can clap one more time. We made you laugh for fucking $5. Ungrateful bastards.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
I want to give a shout out to Dano in Auckland, New Zealand, and Nick Jamone in Santiago, Chile. Thanks for watching. I'll be here next week. Peace out.
Fuck yeah, Brian Redband.
Hey, if you want to see Malcolm do a set this week at the Ice House Friday for the Death Squad show.
And how about one more time for your new Kill Tony regular, Malcolm Hatchett? Unbelievable.